just simply because my phone's being stupid, and this is the only way I think I can get it uploaded, especially without the audio screwing up. I use Logic. I guess you could use Logic Pro in the same sort of manner, but it is GarageBand, the poverty version, I guess, basically. I mean, the menus and meat of the programs are the same. So I don't record 120 BPM. All right, we're gonna heighten that up. I've decided to move fast because that whole last album I did on SoundCloud was all in 120. So we're gonna do some 150, heighten it up a little bit. So this lead that I'm using, I just named it lead, just so I simply know what it is. It's more I'm gonna use for chords. It's in this manager I have here called VIP. It's by Akai Professional. It's one of the programs you can choose to get with this keyboard. Comes with a code. There's like 5 different programs you can choose. I decided this one, Zeking. I already am used to this, and this is just a manager, basically. So these are all VSTs. I can't focus, I guess. That you use with what is called VSTs. I got them all on Reverb. You put them in here in this manager, and you can control it here. Like, there's all the knobs for this specific one, but I have all that adjusted, and those down there are down here. So if I see you go wee 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 wee, you know. So yeah, I have all that situated. So there's no need to go in here. I just felt the need I should show you where I get it from. And then the rest of these are all just default sounds that are in GarageBand already. They're, you know, their stem, their sounds, basically. So let's record a bit of I guess let's record a bit of thing here. I'm just gonna do this. Let's see. Sure, it's dry though. I know, I can lean you up against this thing. Hopefully you can see me recording that. I can't be the judge because of that light. So I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna take this off of here. Okay, so I'm just gonna. I know, really. Sorry about that glare. I don't know why we're doing that. Okay, so I don't turn the metronome on, at least when I'm recording the chords. I do when I record the drums, but let's just do this. I usually do an 80 bar song, and this one was 78 incidentally. I feel 80 bars is good enough, because that's almost about 3 minutes on, for non-musicy people who don't know how much a bar equates to. Um, so yeah, see how it sounds. And then we can adjust the BPM. I don't want it dry. So there's a little bit of moments where it's a little bit deep, but I can balance that out with the bass and the high end here, which we're gonna record next. So I do this one of two ways, and it depends on the track. I'll either do it with the lead muted, like these chords muted, or I'll do it with the chords playing. So I'm going to try it one way, and if it doesn't work, the other way usually works. Two ways to do it. There really aren't any other ways to do it. So what I'm gonna do is, well, first I'm gonna zoom this out. I'm gonna find another bass or another high end to use here for just so I can have another thing to use. No, not pad lead. So yeah, that'll work. So let's record this now. Okay, so it seems I want a little over, so let's trim it down. Or crap, geez, that's a little too much. Okay, so let's trim that down a little bit, and let's just record a little bit of an outro. Or no, stop. And go here. Good enough. Works. Okay, so let's see how the and the bass will help a lot with the with the change as well. I tried to do a lot of this on the last album, where it'll change into another lead instrument. Okay, so this needs to be moved, like right here. Yo, my man. Okay, so that'll work. So then, so what we're gonna do is record some drums now. I'll be entirely honest. The drums I record are not the most complex drums. They're just the drums that get the job of the drums done. Oh, what's with the camera? I don't really know. If you're talking about the random audio mishaps, I don't know. I just record with my phone because I don't really have a camera. I try my best. Visuals aren't really my thing. I'm more of an auditory person, so I don't really spend a lot of money on high-tech visual crap. So this is just a normal. This drum set I think is even on the iOS version of GarageBand. So you know, you could just replace my chord lead with something else, and then you could basically have this entire song made on your phone as well. So you know, the more you know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute this and play to the leads. Just record some basic stuff. Trying too much fancy crap. Okay. Decide if I want to use the snares or the claps. Snares or claps is my question. I really am annoyed with that glare, but whatever. Look, the glare's gone. I fixed it. I am the master. Something's up. I don't. This just can't focus correctly. Yeah, it's coming along slowly. So we have this little drum stem here, and what I'm gonna do is, for the sake of time of every person on Earth. Plug it into the computer. Hold up, sorry for setting that on the phone and you getting black screened. Just Having technical problems. I mean, I don't have Steep right now. I really want to do another one. I know, but I don't know why it did. I guess I can't remember exactly why. I think someone was watching it in the background, and I just didn't realize until I was done making it. That was a bit of a mistake. Um, so I'm just gonna copy and paste this just simply for the sake of time. I mean, like I said, I don't really make basic or complex drums anyway. I just make whatever works for the state of all humans, basically. So there we go, drums are done. So we can unmute that. Okay, now we record the bass. Now, I try my best to match the time I hit the bass with the time I hit the kick drum. Or a time I do hit the kick drum, not necessarily every time I do. So, this is what the bass sounds like. Alright, wait, we gotta EQ. We gotta balance out this EQ. Cancel out, get those mids down. I'm not even sure if you can see me doing this, but I'm trying to fix the mids. Oh, it was my octave. I was too high on the octave. There we go. Okay, that's good. Alright, we can record this now. Okay, so there's the bass. Now, before I do anything, I just wanna. I like to make sure that the outro sounds good and it's not just a jarble of notes. Good enough. Well, maybe we can extend this out just a tad. Okay, and then bring this back. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Okay. So this song is basically done. So that's how I do it. This is how I make a basic electronic song. If you want to see how I would do a rock song, which is the other genre I mainly do, like an alt rock or metal, maybe even I could try that out. Um, you know, just let me know what you want to see. I just thought I'd try this out, and I know some people are really into the making of music. Um, the other thing I'll do, which isn't really something I need to show, but I'm gonna adjust these knobs because this bass, when I was recording it, was way too freaking loud, and these chords were way too quiet. So, I guess. So now it's perfect. So I didn't even have to like post. So that's something I'll do a lot too. Like, for some reason I'll think the bass needs to be loud, or little things like that I'll randomly do. But yeah, this is what stems will look like a lot. I do a lot of up and down on the bass. You'll see a lot of M's like that when I do it. Um, and you see that with the leads a lot too. I'll go down and up instead of up and down. Well, I guess I go up and down and up either way. And then this chip lead is kind of simple too, as well. But I mean, you do what you do to get those SoundCloud likes and YouTube followings. So, yeah, that's what I do. Something I spend my day doing. It takes me 3 days, and I just did it over the course of a half hour. So I do a good 10 minutes a day, I guess. And there's been songs that have been more complicated. This is like the bare minimum of a Alex Scamponi song. This is like, sometimes these stems are only half of what there is. Sometimes there's more drums. There's a lot of high-end leads, because for some reason, whenever I do low-end stuff, the low end just completely drops, and I have to get a lot of high end to make it just not sound like what I like to call EDM throw up, which is basically it sounds like someone throwing up, because I don't really make EDM necessarily. I just electronic. I would classify as electronic, maybe, or maybe even ambient to an extent, or ambient. Yeah, I think that's what you say. But yeah, like I said, this is the basic bare minimum that I could do in a half hour. There's been times where I've sat here up to 2 hours max doing stuff. So yeah, that's the basis of it. If you have any questions, leave them down, and I'll answer them. See you later.